What's good, brethren, brothers? Man, I want to talk to you guys today about leveraging past things that you have overcome to help you in the future that's coming. Leveraging past victories, adversities that you have overcome to help you deal with what's coming in the future. One thing I was thinking about as I take this walk on this brisk fall day, evening. I swore last week it was like 80 degrees, 75. Anyways, one of the things I was thinking about since this attack in Israel, the slaughter, the war, I was thinking about how that many of these people, their sense of reality was stripped from them. Some of their family members, some would say, if this thing is even real, but anyways, family members stripped from them, different things, children slaughtered, women ravished and slaughtered, and people's reality stripped from them. And using the past, things that you've overcome, to leverage into the future is very powerful. That adversity, what does it say? The trials of your faith works patience, and patience is precious. And I'm thinking about even my own personal life, things that I've overcome, man. Physical miseries, almost passed away. I had a physical ailment, almost passed me up out of here. And, and then social death, right? Like friends, so-called friends, distancing themselves or betraying you. Social death. I experienced that, man. That was wild. That was one of the wildest things. Not going into too much detail. And some people don't know that, I was homeless at one time in my life, and we ain't really grow up having much money and stuff. Going to the food kitchens. What do you call them? Here we got, pantries and stuff. Government cheese, block of government cheese. So been through that, man. Many of us have. But just more, I think that the adversity of my life has made me a more mentally and physically strong person. And it forced me to, I think that me doing these videos is more of a therapeutic kind of a coping mechanism to help me deal with much of the stress of life of being a black man living in this country. And it's consequently been a blessing to you guys, and it's blessed me too. So I don't really do videos just to get a certain amount of views and a certain amount of likes and all that for shock purpose. I do this pretty much, man, as my spirit lead me, as Most High give me a little nugget of the thought process and stuff. And I started thinking about the situation in Israel. I'm like, these people's realities are stripped. That day they wasn't probably thinking that it's going to be some Arab invaders bombing and foot troops and all that. and that they women was gonna be ravished, children gonna be slaughtered. They didn't really think that, you know what I mean? They sitting down in a nice neighborhood, nice house, nice pool. Somebody probably, you had some women out there turning some tricks, twerking, or doing a rainbow coalition thingy. And the Most High brought judgment to them. Snatch them, grab them, disappears them. And it's like their reality got stripped immediately. And I thought about, what if that happened over here in the good old Estados Unidos, United States of America? And I was like, it's less likely, it would be less likely for that to happen in Israel because they have such, the Jewish people have such a strong military defense. I heard about, this dude told me about the silver shield or something like that. The iron shield. It stops all Arab missiles from coming over. Well, it didn't work that time. You know what I mean? The iron shield got, served. As I understand, it was foot troops. It wasn't, I guess it wasn't like no, from the videos I seen, man, I ain't really been studying all like that, but it seemed like a coordinated attack. Hold on as I go through this area real quick. It's a kind of an enclosed area, so I like to check both area, just the environment here. It's a lot, areas where people can pop up, so keep your head on a swivel kind of thing. As I check that area. But yeah, man, I would think it would be less likely for some wholesale, large scale like it happened to happen over there than it will be over here. Like, quite honestly, man, I'm very surprised that nothing like that has happened here. Besides the Cap 9/11 situation, which was complete cap, which is complete, you already know. Those that know what it is. But man, look at our borders in America. But you know what? That's one of the prophecies that Babylon is going to be taken over by caterpillars. Caterpillars, like, men is going to be like caterpillars, meaning it's going to be a bunch of them mugs. The other week I was looking at a cluster of caterpillars. When they hatch, they're up in this kind of cluster. I don't even know how they get so many of them. Maybe the mother like weaves this cluster, but they are, or man, I don't know how they just, maybe a big cluster of caterpillars in one like big nest, you know what I mean? And I'm up here walking at the park. Let me see who this is. All right, cool, man. Cool. Something I was waiting on. But yeah, man. Hold on, let me pause this. Yeah, man. My bad. I just had a little bit of paperwork I had to do. But anyways, I'm out here at the park chilling. And yeah, man, looking at what happened over there, I'm like, quite honestly, man, it's a miracle, if you will. Not a miracle, but the Most High has this time where he gonna put these caterpillars. So the symbology behind it is that just as those caterpillars are in that net, in that nest, it's a bunch of them grouped up and stuff, and they just keep moving, and there's a bunch of likewise, and they just moving and wiggling and find their way out of the caterpillar nest. Likewise, America, Babylon, gonna be filled with caterpillars. Babylonian powers. Babylon is Iraq. The original Babylon is in Iraq, also known as Nineveh, also known as Chaldea. And that place physically is in Iraq. So you go basically what it's saying, you have a bunch of Arab forces that's already here in America. Thing is, I was talking to this ex-military dude. He was like, "Yeah, man, it's no way. I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if and it's Alex Jones voice. I wouldn't be surprised if they press a button or they had like a certain code or something like that, and then when they activate it, they're all ready to go to their sleeper cells and they're ready to go here in America. It is just a matter of time before it does happen, So, whatever happened to AJ, man? I think they got him with them charges, man. And I ain't really been hearing much from them, since they've been on this, campaign to stop people from this free speech campaign from stopping people from speaking how they want to speak. Be calling for your safety, of course, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so America's already filled with caterpillars. Then you got Biden who just opened the floodgates. And, this straight out of the book of Micah, man, when they talk about Micah 7, when they talk about when they go to build their walls. Like, this is literally all of the scripture, like, almost word for word. From sea to shining sea, mountain to mountain. Read Micah 7, man. You know that song, America, from sea to shining sea. Yeah. And it say that literally in Micah, and it's talk about, and I don't say caterpillars in Micah, but the point is, it's talking about sea to shining sea, but it's talking about as they walls gonna be built, it's gonna be broken down. And these walls ain't even built. He's supposed to have been built the walls. But they got Trump up out of there, you know what I mean? And ain't no more building that wall. Everybody just come on through. You know what I mean? So now, here these people come. Hopefully they move on quick. But now it's, now, I hear these dudes talk. But now it's distraction mode. Let me go somewhere else where there ain't that many people. Move like a leopard, quietly, efficiently. Hear these dudes, their squeaky voices talking. But now, man, these calipers gonna get released, man. I mean, they already here, in my opinion. I ain't got no proof. But the ex-military dude was like, yeah, man, it's gonna be, it's I wouldn't be surprised if, this is what he said. He said he wouldn't be surprised if, them sleeper cells and all that kind of stuff. Why wouldn't they be, bro? Look what America done did to their countries, bro. They want to destroy our way of life. And I was talking to this dude, I'm listening to him. He was like, yeah, they want to come in America and destroy our way of life, this and that, and all these people, and they're brutal. How they do things is so brutal, and they go around and slice and chop people's heads off, and that. They do this, and I don't care about the Arabs, and I don't care about the white man, I don't care about the typical American. What I'm saying is, which is more deadly? If you really logically look at this, which is more, I don't care about these groups of people. I don't hate them, I'm just saying I don't care about them. Which is more deadly? What America does, which is a drone strike that blows up hospitals and all this other kind of stuff, women and children, you just don't see it. You just don't see it. Versus what they do, because they ain't got the drones and all this kind of stuff. They use swords and whatever they use. I ain't co-signing them. Neither am I co-signing the slaughter that America puts on people. The slaughter that America has put up on our people. Don't forget about slavery. So this guy's like delusional. Yeah, I can't believe that they would do something like that. And these Arabs are just savage. They're back in the old days, and their God is off. And I don't care about them. I don't care about their God. Neither do I care about the American. The reality is that, and this guy's ex-military went into, what do you call it, Iraq or what do you call it? I don't know which war he was in, Vietnam. Or how much slaughter took place in Vietnam? Are you kidding me, bro? And he's like delusional. Yeah, look, our way of life. See, Americans a lot Americans are allowed to be in like a la-la land as to what goes on in war and just to press buttons and slaughter, hundreds of people and just say, well, it's collateral damage. And then, this guy, this white dude, he was white dude I was talking to, he verbalizing, yeah, they're just those Arabs, they old school, and they're the Old Testament, and they're just they're brutal, and they doing this and that, and just slaughtering innocent children, and they doing this and they doing that. I'm like, dude, what has America done, bro? What have you done? How many women have you raped while you was over there in wherever he's at, Afghanistan, whatever? It's like, yo, bro, come on. So my point is this: using the past tribulations, problems, issues that you went through in life as leverage, as a shield, as a callus to make you hard to the times to come, so that you may be powerful in the times to come. Because I believe it will be so. Oh, absolutely. It's going to be that what happened over there in Israel and worse, in my opinion. Because America's wide open. I know as a brother, he gave me respect. The brother, raw Hebrew, was a TH3, 3 for the E's. And he gave me a shout out. I appreciate the brother, man. I watched one of his videos, and he said he'd be having dreams and stuff, man. And he had a dream, and I had a dream like this recently, man. It was army. I can't say an army. It was a group of people going back to different, kind of like just going door to door, but I don't remember. It was like they went in like UN outfits or American. I don't remember all that in the dream. But basically, what I'm saying is that it was like the purge, and it was they put in work. But he had a dream like that where all of a sudden it was just like boom, and it was something similar like that. You know what I mean? Like basically, man, some explosions happen, and then all of a sudden a bunch of like the purge, basically. All of a sudden, a bunch of people in 2s and 3s is organized doing stuff and shooting, and that could happen, man. Now in America, America's more armed and stuff, man. So that's in my opinion, that could happen at any moment in America because you got a bunch of immigrants and undocumented. You understand me? I ain't talking about the Northern Kingdom and the air. What do you call it? I ain't talking about the Hispanics and all that. I ain't talking about the Northern Kingdom. I'm talking about the different extremist groups that come from different countries like that, where America's disenfranchised them and destroyed their country and stuff. Different Arabs and all that. They ain't forgot all that, bro. America's still over there. I don't care about the Arabs, and I don't care about, your gung-ho white dude here in America, bro. As I said, look what they did to our people, bro. Look at the systematic destruction, social, financial, and governmental destruction that they did against our people. Look at our women, bro. Look at our families, bro. That's economic warfare, social warfare. And look at the slaughter. Look at the slavery. So what I'm saying is I don't really have I just want to see America get that work. You understand me? Because it's prophesied. And it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Look at the things that they push, man. The Rainbow Coalition and the destruction of family values, stripping a man from being in a power position, putting a woman over him legally, financially, and all of this. This got to be done with, bro. This is not salvageable, bro. And if you have a situation like what's going on over there in Israel, in order to purge basically to make it happen, I don't care. I'm gonna sit back with the popcorn. So I look at it like, man, I've been in kind of situations, gunfire and all that kind of stuff, dead bodies. I've seen that, man. You know what I mean? It ain't like it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, loud kid over there. It ain't like it's gonna be. It ain't like it over there in Israel, where they even did a strategic attack. But look what it is, Jewish people did. to the Palestinians. You got two heathen nations fighting over land that ain't even theirs. Legally. It ain't either one of them. You got two heathens fighting over land that ain't got nothing to do with neither one of them. Fighting for the promise. Fighting to be the people of the land that you don't even belong in. So, that's my opinion, bro. Maybe some of them, his bloodline go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But majority of them, nah. So, when I look at this, I think that in these times we gotta be hardened and just use things that you've overcome in the past to it's all like, when I look at this thing, man, it's like mental, man. It's like spiritual and mental. Physical, you could be the strongest dude, but then stuff like this happen, you in there crying. We don't know how we gonna really be when this stuff happen. But I think it's good, especially over the years, we've shared different movies and videos, like SHDF type of videos into the world, that kind of stuff. And many of us have shared the links, and we watch these videos and movies, and they have increased our mentals and our spirituals to understand what's how you doing, bro? To understand what's possible and what's not only possible, but what's probable and what's probably gonna happen with me. So now I'm like, this dude that asked me in regular life, he said, man, what's going on over there in Israel, man, and this and that. I said, man, it's gonna be more slaughter, it's gonna be more killing, and that's coming to America. But I said, no matter what, the reality is that, see that you don't have no fear, you don't be troubled about this, because the Most High say don't be troubled, because these things gotta happen anyways. That's just not even heavy about what's gonna really happen, man. You know what I'm saying? But the reality, you could die in your sleep. The reality is you could die driving a car and somebody come on the other side of the road. Or you can, the point is, we all gonna die, most of us. So, or else we be translated and changed. Other than that, we gonna die like every other human being has done. So, hold on. So that being the case, we gotta look at it for what it is, man. It's just prophecies being fulfilled. And I don't really care. I'm quite honestly, in my spirit, I'm like, finally something erupted, something blasting off, you understand me? Some, it ain't just no one thing, bro. It's a lot of things going on right now. I'm just like, okay, acceleration. Okay, you got a persecution of the children of Yah. You gonna have, America be destroyed with caterpillars, aka men that's already up in here, ready to put in that work. Men against men, neighbor against neighbor. It's like, yo, how you gonna escape these things? Really, man, you escape out of the country, and or you escape by your righteousness and your link to the Most High. That's it, man. Whether you local or abroad. I just was thinking about that stuff, man. How when this thing really go down, hey people, hey, pray for Israel. Yeah, pray for the real Israel. You know what I mean? Oh, we gotta pray for him. I ain't praying. Man, these people, bro, they own industries, bro. You gonna pray for somebody who own industries, who own the money system. I don't care about these people, man. I ain't saying I hate them. I'm just saying I'm really neutral. You don't have to be hating people to be like, just not care. I'm neutral. I don't have, any skin in their game, bro. They've lived it up, bro. They own the music industry, the music, the movie, the money. Why should I be praying for them, bro? They've had their time. And now is that time for the heathen to be removed up out of the place where the Gentiles, because they ain't got no business there anyways. But that's them, But when it happened here in America, one thing I was thinking about too, man. What up with the women, strong, independent women, when that masculine force occurred? See, that's what I'm thinking about, man. When this stuff started popping off, happened here, right? You got a well-armed super army called the American population. So when that kind of stuff start happening here, it's like, it's gonna be kind of unique, man, because Americans got guns and all that. I don't know, bruh. This is gonna be really, really epic, man, and negatively epic. This is gonna be weird, bro, and I don't know what's all gonna happen. I got an idea, and the thing is, I got peace. And the question: what purchase price can you put on your peace? How much is your peace worth? Peace of mind. To know that one day you could die. One day you could be homeless. One day you could be running for your life. One day you could have some, and you could lose everything. You know what I mean? What? The peace of mind that you can literally lose everything, and possibly your life. That right there, and still have peace of mind. I'm a human being. Yeah, sometimes I feel like that. But other time I'm a human being. I ain't no robot. Flip the switch. You know what I mean? Oh, everything is going to be okay. You know what I mean? Nah. You're a human being. You be like, oh, how I'm going to survive? But that's why the Heavenly Father said, don't worry. Ooh, something stinks. Oh, boy. It's a dead, oh, shoot. It's a dead deer over there. Whew. And I'm downwind of it. That thing stink. I've been sitting there for a while, too. I remember, like last week. Jeez. Man, they ain't picked that mug up yet. But the head is cut off, so I assume somebody took it, cut his head off, and then put it on like they caught it, like they hunted the deer. You know what I mean? Stuff to put it on the mantle, you know what I mean? But hold on. But yeah, man. We gotta have peace of mind during this adversity that's coming. And when I heard it, I gotta be honest. When I heard that what happened over there, I was like, yeah. More escalation. You know what I mean? That's how I was. I ain't saying nobody else should be like that. But that's how I was. I was like, what's gonna happen next? When is it going to fully manifest? You know what I mean? I think that really Trump was America's last chance, really, at actually bouncing back. That's why they going so hard at that dude. He was like America's last hope, really. So they put Sleepy, and Slippery Joe. He's Slippery Joe and Sleepy Joe, I heard. Going to sleep and slipping. How many times do done fell down, man? Slip. How many times you done slipped into a coma and fell asleep? This is who leading the American people. And the world see that America's super weak right now. With Trump, You know, they respected Trump, man. Everybody, people I talk to, mostly women, they hate Trump. I hate that man right there. I was like, why you hate this dude? You know what I mean? Why you hate this dude? People got strong. I don't know, man. I don't really. He cool to me. I don't care about any of these presidents. But he seemed to be the America's last hope for real, in my opinion, because he was putting things in order, man. He was putting things back in order. Economy was getting better. And they was like, nah, we can't have this dude in there making moves. Get him out of there. So they got him out of there. And they trying to keep him up out of there. Put charges on cuz. Like I said, I don't care about this dude. But you just got a lot of division in America. America look weak right now. To smaller countries, bro. You got different African countries that saying now they like, get the white man out of our country and we want to rule ourselves and all this kind of stuff. Unarmed, weak army having African country. Let the weak say I'm strong, bro. So in my opinion, man, so let it be, man. If that happened over here, let it rip. We're the strong, independent women. When all that stuff start popping off, man, the purrs, these women be shook, bro. Why you shook? You have to, you voted for feminism. You voted for to be strong and independent. You voted you don't need no man. So now you got to ride with that vote. You got to stick with it. You done isolated the men in your life, effeminized your sons, masculinized your daughters. Now you want a bailout plan. You need a man now. Man, it's too dangerous for men to be dealing in like legal marriages. I had a female talking about it kind of semi-proposed to me. You know, not proposed, but basically she was like, you know, I think a marriage is a good idea. And like, for who? It's not a good idea for me. Been there, done that. This is America. And while I believe in the institution of marriage itself, I don't believe in the way that is structured here in America. It's deconstructed. It's destructive and deconstructed. It's not real marriage. It's a business arrangement where it's like almost 100% of the time is bad for men. It's like, come sign this document. It's gonna guarantee that you. If you're a man, basically what a marriage is in America, legal marriage, it's like a guaranteed contract for you to lose half your stuff. Come on, sign it. You should sign it. It's a good idea. Like you, just because the chick look good, that don't mean nothing to me. I know the truth. I got self-discipline. Don't tell me it's a good idea. We could be married in God's eyes, which is the only thing that matters. Yeah, you my woman. But all this being legally married is of no benefit to the man for the most part. Unless he married like a chick, you know what I mean, that got bread, you know. Other than that, it ain't no benefit to the man. She up here trying to do the sales pitch. We'll grab me some of these cherries, man. See if how they taste. Hey, one of these cherries have 2 seeds in them. Man, 3 seeds. They soured in the mug. Yeah, so trying to sell me on some cap. This ain't no good idea for no man to get married legally here. You know, you ain't gonna sell me on that. I ain't stupid. I ain't desperate. And I have self-control. I think it's a good idea, don't you? No. I think it's a good idea for you. So anyways, that's my opinion. Use the past to, as a leverage, man, position to prepare yourself for the adversarial times that we are in. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if USA has some kind of situation like that, man. But the thing is, how can you differentiate it from all the mass shootings that America already has? You know what I mean? That's something to think about. America already is such a violent country. Would you even notice it? Yeah, I think you'll notice it. If it happened like it happened over there. But anyways, those are just my thoughts. Brothers, like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to. Go ahead and donate if you want to using the CashApp link in the description. Go ahead if you want to donate using crypto. You can do that too, cryptocurrency. Email me if you want to. And download my free book in the description. All right, brothers, I'll get with you later. Peace.